Alright, I'm no be aquaba. Na me for Bramege TV and platform eso. Abusia a week by this time. Yes, and as last week by this time. Na Ghana she na Ghana in fact na nsesan bi boba na NPP for na hyase ehu niema bi because no mo ankasa o mo nkrofo a o mo aye o mo adwen se o mbe regi elections no na o mo hwa process no go through inti na o mo fifi boni eti o mo na o mo nya bre papa na abusia. In fact, since NPP edi nkugu poto ewo election yi mu no na wotwe pepepe di ene na in fact one professor Ofori Atta bi Akyem Mafias ni bia oti Ofori Atta dia enye ba bia se Akyem Mafias no baako ena waba abontin eka ekire mu se wono fiti na no Saturday ni besi na me no kase woni onyam nai esanse sebi ebrusi bi nya ado oti resource no na kuma ebo ni kim na enade ontimi enabi ne yam hihye no obisa na ho se ye den ena NPP abedru sabre obisa na ho se mahama na sebi ebrusi bi nya ado yesere no ye twa ntroto no so okonketenkete ne de keka ho akonfem ene mahama na ateti party apansan ni. In fact Kino Frata no one professor no chiremu a in fact baby NPP abedru ni de NDC nkurindi no atete amanyukuo no waya amanyukuo no defe shout out to teen maternity kese waya amanyukuo no pasa yebeko yekwa akuti ensem na owura no editu edwa enkomodidie bi nso eka ho watiase a akoso with the same issue no na NPP for yankofo bi o se nkobusua de papa sanse nkubuo ye ba ye die ano ehye na emu nso evrem but akoyese bola suja esoro na ho esoro no be unse nwisi nkakra bi fiti so ba todo ne ntie mu a be unse yes eja wase eja wase ankasa ase duma se nyandum ye ensem bi ekoso wan pipi amanyuko na niema bi ekoso wo. Things are not right and they need to address it. You know it. Sikadie eni nsem bi sa Kino Frata no professor ne kiremu a edidija eni sikadie bi akoso wan pipi amanyuko nim no ede di omo bedru sa brewe yanko na yanko ti nsem na emfabra mesro se obe like dwumadi na wa share na wa subscribe to your channel no for latest update hanom you are number one authentic platform Mega TV. Yanko ponshira yinti is no emfa embra.
Sano. Ase ba omi ahada na panant. What happened? E dey no muluzu ye no.
Hey, Prof.
Well, anypa bebre ntumi nkasa because we are shocked.
And the problem we are shocked dana.
Now, for ntumi kranda. Ntumi na. I am more than shocked. Paul, if there are other words, use those words for me. Now, all research, they move for. Chroma FLE. Now, in social science research, we have a theory. Social acceptance theory. So Ghana, nipa bebre kasa baumia neba wene. Because President Mahamadie never bread not to change.
Yeah.
Inti sabi, choko kaso mama be wene na you be cry say wadwene ni fie. Na fa yanko buba wan weni o was self NPP party no pasa. Na dia make trust no say and na ye gina hai obie ni wo betimi a kire say e kon yan DC 4 fa so ni. Aw we no mwanye ni. Yes. NPP 4 no ye nyama puto. But next can say for just 3 regions. Just a Babia president free, yes. Baumia area, yes. Vice president area, Diaka Nina Atonsium. Hey, Yan one is an amen. Na Momo Samon Tuaba. and never call Facebook when you pay soup and tagueti. Man, yesu say free HSS ade an yebeye we na mentwamano e be say the second term we no enema NPP fo aye no ihuna bankura on betumi abaye bi atwa esan ho na ne ya ne say wo mo yamfom so bebre wo wade say na de ahye dem what na so sama ebeka nana sesemi ato aba na uyiyi obi aye na dwena wie obi amsa modi amonye modi sika hunu nya de ade but eniema ya na nsana na ado dankoku yebo akra se Ghana opa apaso atokura wonya bi because na ado atoro you know the air commission projects so entiade ne de NPP for no na ato omo hutuo but NDC for so omo ntire e kwankra on faso na me ba ko aya me friend bi say an say wo mo cha niema baby ho a entoma sewing machine and more cooking oil name it na wo mo distribute
before to chebi mo chebi
e consume
yes think I say bi o no ma mo de na bi mo je no ma
the same strategy mo nyina bi sika o mo chesika cha niema e de o mo nyina obi a chebi prof ya bekem se kire no ma no wedding komo bi
na ne okay nia NDC for the task one say oji a nia ma warning say oji ade no anto a say na beya o nti ashanti o mo anto no wo mo je ba no mo suro say o mo tuma NPP abi beya o mo na ayeye anso so sane mo kan no ya fa no support is yes anete afi bi o ho a eyeye ma o afi bi o ho a enyeye ma o kroma ewe no bi anyini say ai papa we be win no because no some ya walk can obiam some amne na be win and so ankosa Hillary obiam so be win and so ankosa enti asema ba no mama yensi abotre na yeni ehun komo na this for no
if you look at the numbers from 2020 elections so mama around 6 million
yes
this election onya around the same 6 million plus
MPP for no anto
if you if you compare
the vote about 4 million
to 2020
about 4 million.
Is it not saying can the arrogance sue any buying MPP for there, you know, that disconnects with the people? The fact that Shanti no because the last minute the Fed interchange by force. You have 8 years to do so. I'm interchange. Is it not that no because when you limit it to say NDC for trade and no mobile do so then it's a Ashanti region is region for man for marginal but they intentionally what NPP for were doing and they said you have taken us for granted for too long and would do it. Is it not the case to say NPP for no sooner or by arrogance and they failing to recognize the issues are more about the promising of one anything I'm on lose.
Yes, last time I Ghana no, but be anywhere me call ya. It is to be cousin papa. Me for just area ho. What cousin papa MPP for him. Oh, nipa back nkura ni ho. And so, omo kan na me kiro mo say, ene wiase nyina den. Na mo de musu say economy na say yes. But ene ade a individuals etimi ayo Ghana no, a chain any era in Ghana. And akoda kura sidan yo edan abrosan no sie akoda kura oni regular job otimi si abrosan eden enso nipa timi nya kwan afaso ebobra so kroma ye way
how does that answer question ya me specific question o prof but your memory the question you say is it not before Sunni or mobile arrogance near there and contributing to the loss of the election and you how people get for their survivors. You're magicians. You've been your cry, the attitude of buying
MPP for Suban can home and an another city tintin sample your canoe and also come. No. Adia William and yet you can't also your executive president into a BNT too for. Can I Ofori Atta freeway? What is any paka? I finance once and view. Papa Onimo Juma. And just was any papa finance minister Danti. o papa ya president denti chinchina ona adu beye enti nanado ekoyi a ono ne body din ankoyi a o se body din na Bawumia de awe who say such a man with a fine brain you been not for about 4 years now I assure you sir they will do their homework well because the friend econo nanado only to me parties to me bio enti wo mo aye ba no ye behwe nyama na kana no atum de ahi kran na statue awo ye just say wa win home stretch enti wo jiwani mission accomplished na statue no kramatese binimu astati bububi enti wo musuban ka ho wo musuban e ka ho pa campaign song
one first person I do about program so can say now I don't know your classmate will go me boy. And you were emphatic by saying that the Nanado that is sitting in Jubilee House is a ghost of the original Nanado that you knew in Legon. Now when you Nanado
that's a word that ghost of the original. Na no one or ebe fra konya si. Say obia unu Nanado pa de. Na nipa bebre nso aka the same thing. Say wo mo ande ni pa say Nanado be dia konya na enema agye ne nsem. Hwesi ya pa kesi it was serious. How did he handle it? How? Any papa say one one near din ya obetimi because obia aka corruption and so ba ye wantimi amwa na ade ba kon ya nse Bawumia enipa aka so obia ntimi antai no down to corruption don't cause or a liar and no
so
great yes mama ya juma na say no minim say mama Ninko first started says Nima Ghana, Unya video, Omoni Aje, especially a free HSS, Womo food warehouse, Womo Bubu, Womo Sisa, John Benya Bia, Womo Sano. Nasab near the bed, Yana, some 4 years, Ghana for Yentimin Yavio, Yentimin Yavi, Entiabano, and I do young Koyano, Onki Kano, Wonki Kano, who said to me, or baby. What do you officer? Obia money no anka nature say ope onipa concept no obia money no kan na who correct no a eno na ye sisira party cause ope broadcast to the nation now which action obeye na moko cabinet meeting a wakasa chere ministers nyina so obia for this KBS no famra ne fanyo mani ye na san adwuma wo mo ade no enya adwuma ketewa na san adwuma mo ye no enya adwuma ketewa mo ba ye adwuma we na mo atama ni pedi motem minister ba kon president education minister and roads and highways afa wo mo aka nyina divimam nibi o man ti se Kumasi ena yesi ni pen ya bonten adan obi edi awerho obi ahefie na obi kan se mo anto ono na mfe se ho na akoto amamu who di dwamo num se ede yamfa achiramatia mamu de amonye yamfa wo ya mamu de amonye Paul sisi ya nyan sao and this for ya de wo mo ye homework ni ye ene de o se ye bo mo abaso because mahama kura sampo no so ayira if free to 24 hours economy etonsium and kuko kitinkiti etonsium and confirm etonsium up to now one kura men ka so jide so awene in ka so this is still awene na Paul can say Bawumia a conceded defeat in term. Yes. At that time on say me kra metia mentimi no. Me kra metia mentimi na. Na ya ye just adwuma no ayo officer ode na ho den ne nkwa nyina aye no. Atonsium Ghana for
na so okọ problem twa no so say we lose a obewin. Nti na so prepare the mind.
Ane dia den.
Me so no say either so be win and so be lose.
Yes, and there's a probability 50-50. And a call left and call right amano. Nansa tasking cock no one saw be winning and also benefit or prepare the mind, send your can. And so in defeat, or no one can say yes, he's still victorious. Because on one himself, no yard crown or the Bakunya. Now, what Timia Conway. Yes, indeed, near Kakra Mekaman was here and said, okay, NPP, I say Bahama or Lusu by how many votes? About 1 million. And so Kakra, what me atina kuma tuni yam amene wasamba na MPP supporters mo tiemia mo show commitment 2020 and this follows yen they had a little over 6 million and a little over 6 million they are winning now the winning yen a little over 6 million and 4 million na Jesus best year and yet edune ba me fie na nkrono aka na ohen.
Okay. Well, problem depend on how you treat people when you have power.
So,
one of the biggest issue when people we are listen to all the commentary that is going on. The people who suffered. Let my vote count. Who did any demonstration? Any thereby any idea you may not come Akyem for. This Akyem Mafia issue where we've said it from 2017. They didn't bloody listen. They didn't listen. But what did even me say I've quoted Akoto say unfortunately Papa Newu. But maybe it's not flight move Kokumasi and the man was complaining bitterly. This is a man who worked under President Kufuor managing HEPIC. Who you know got to monitor and evaluation people across office or nyebi. Bitterness yaw na Papa Ndenam so no di wuye. Yaw pain na Papa Ndenam so di wuye. More MPP, more nim say we are my samna, we are my say. The Mr. Amachi once as a CEO, but I have a cancer. A CEO representing business community, almost business owning because MPP a property owning democracy, almost Sika to help MPP to win power in 2016. Papa in a company free Ghana called US. This is a businessman who contributed to helping MPP to win. And now in the business called US. Enti oba no sabotage o mo bo awon na o ka se ni parliament ba bi o enti prof Ashanti region business community for no they will not return to MPP until they change their character. They will not return. No be sending message no can Ashanti region for omo give me here they can read they will not vote and you wrap it in
because you say osi etinyo da e hwa na tekremada osi etinyo da e hwa ya watu NPP money there we are then hwa na oda enti ne make to aso bi oni say party no yasi dua no achia ne mui ye betima gugusu nsuo amanaba na nado kwa obia obeba obesu nya chefre na nado yo aye mu wontie obia asem na meka na mayina committee aboma motie statement I made about him and it still holds. What also your executive president? I want to say Papa DNB. If Papa DNB send a ceremonial president, what also your executive? Onana bibia obey. They say about me a woman who watching. Inti na dwene na woni tirimono. Ye beye den.
Inti niam bia no was omo ye na.
Can Japan my hint 2022 to on asadi the sea and we all knew it.
Me ko Kumasi. Crowd me ko dance ni adi ko twitwa videos. In fact, this election, me Benapoko you chrome in foot rolling at the end of the campaign. I'm like, hey,
no, there was a AC. If you say yes, in a year, if we are near was a AC, no, a year, because they say no, Obia don't say, you see, arrogance no dorsal. Send your name in I can. I'm a commander, no, what's on the room? And no idea share voters before more power. So when you be crying, not in one, now can't restrict some trainer, almost person say, Obesa be who. Ain't in yes, year to say no, what shares in your system now yet. No, because a MPP, MPP in Timmy. Me can show you to say Ghana, who shame power 4 years, almost a sabine, or 2 about a sabine. Name will depend on Sabine or Beko, and now uncle. And now opposition of Yana again say, Obeki to me, no, and now on to me to me. But voters, Ghanaian voters, who said you on their 4 years to be a baby or to be a mom pen on come out from that? Who said you a year? So,
because you can see a trend, you know, as a sample for you to be as a son, vote party to a downward trend.
And command of fooding and near my or more year, but we know. Baumiano, ni dimina no.
Or Hansna if he says educating on politicians, you know, sometimes I think there's the reality of our country. We have difficulties, real difficulties. It doesn't matter whether it's NDC, NPP ruling, those difficulties will always pan out. If you say we have to get time and let people understand, say, economic policy, buying policy, it takes time. There are bureaucratic processes. And this is
campaign now. You don't paint those reality to people.
No, politicians they don't accept their fault.
World Bank in 2016, you people painted a picture, say, "Man, incompetent in our call World Bank near IMF." So you didn't highlight the typical issues, Make I said 2004 and Moko debate. Mama was talking about the fundamental structure of your economy, and we need to move away because acquire agree, cocoa, gold, only a few things, and that's how it has been. No, but you people rather turn it against them. It starts from campaign. No more your campaigner. You don't talk about the realities. Then you want to go and hide behind the realities.
Yeah, Sister Fia, I get that. The dynamics of politics and campaign is one of what to catch on. Sometimes power panel. It's not American philosopher being names a president in the canvas and politicians campaign or in poetry and then govern in prose and whatever. I think something like I love those slides. I get it. When you're looking for power, sometimes you
say so many things.
So many things. But the reality people have to understand. That's why sometimes I feel for people's ignorance, because if you have ignorance, you set unrealistic expectations for yourself because you don't even understand how a particular system works. But you have so much hope in that system. I don't get it. Mental system, I don't put my hope so much in it too, because I don't know what the loopholes are, what they say fault lines are. Government works everywhere. It takes time for government to take a policy through the structures, because you have
possible.
Yes, you have to take it through a process, and that process will have to vary. By the time I'll be here, now 2 years, maybe I will channel.
Okay, they don't contribute to this area, Mali.
Hona contribute.
President Akufo-Addo, did you contribute to Ray?
I think, personally, I had some very issues with President Akufo-Addo in terms of, the way of handling your party, because and some of it I don't want to discuss it online because
public. Maybe we're for public consumption.
Yeah, I will discuss it internally, but Ubia won't announce. But I think, it will be a way pehina Sabion Kolabekasa, it will be a say with you because politics you will never go a fankola dynamics where pehina Ajakola catcher on the amateur. And I think there was some element of the contribution to a defeat, but Ebi is exaggerated. Who's a lose election? People say so many stuff on the amateur. Ebi is exaggerated, but Ebi in reality, but sister, if you will I expect Omampeni better national be all promoting our election on your fault I wouldn't expect that, right? But I expect they say minimum on the amateur and minimum fontaine on the amateur. But the election results here, you can see we didn't handle our base properly. We didn't suit the pain and explain properly to people why we had to do DDP and how if we didn't do that there was no way our foreign investors were going to come in. That explanation is an economic complex situation. You need somebody who understands finance, understands the complexity of all this thing to be able to break it down. People might not forgive you, but at least they can appreciate where you are coming from. And the fact that, or they're saying, your strategy needed, one of our strategies that didn't work for us, if you are from a personal finance point of view, when we came, we were trying to borrow, so maybe we can refinance the existing debt, borrow at lower rates, extend our maturity, and then replace it with a lower debt now, which were at very high interest rate. That was a good strategy if nothing happened in the world and the world was normal. But of course, strategy pandemic, COVID, it compound the fallout of that particular strategy, and COVID compounded our strategy. If COVID had not come and we had continued on that pace, so high distress, debt now IMF it was a potential. It wasn't a realized risk. It was a potential risk. Potential is different from realized. Sometimes you know that there's a potential risk here, but it doesn't mean that it's been realized. Unfortunately for us, those potential risks all were realized with the COVID pandemic. And sister, when you have all this risk coming together and falling together at the same time, no manager in the world will be able to contain or manage that kind of situation. That was why in UK, the finance minister had to go, or the treasury, whoever was managing.
Boarding will happen. Boarding.
It is what it is. That is what the science will say. And the science exactly played out in our case. Unfortunately for us, when in Ghana issues, Ghana was not a rosy place. We remember we came to pick a Ghana with an IMF program. So we still had vulnerabilities and challenges within the economy. Just that we're trying to manage those and roll it over with time and stabilize stuff.
In fact, that would be one of the difficulties Mahama in his first year, he will face because
challenges.
So the expectation too is high.
Yeah, and people. People must understand this. So one thing I always about country now, you go having some highfalutin expectation, and if it is not real, you think that the leader not should be but you must understand that we've compounded these problems over time. When you compound problems over time, it doesn't take 4 years, 6 years to solve them. It takes systemic.
I know there are a compounded problem. And you'll be a who cause some banana trouble. Mommy, how you have my problem? Just a quick one on prof.
Yes, so we in summer urano ediato edwa. Na wuti in sem no mo kan so a. In fact, prof analysis no shada nto asumgo. But as to say okasa MPP amanyuko ni sisi die NDC akondemi omo and NDC atimi edi nkonima aba amanyuko na gigade metinase papa na yi na yidim de ekọ yi na yidim se Kennedy Japan se de urana na wakasa no kai no 2022 na Kennedy ba bontin ebe ka kire Ghana fo nyina ne NPP fo nyina se de mu yi manhwe ya edi asembeba de mu yi manhwe ya edi asembeba bubaji tumi no edi free Ghana fo hono se mu besumo mo but sikadie eni sebi enima ntawantawa aye kosono e se mu mani da ho ye papa Kennedy Japan isi nkete e kan no kore bia wo so ka e wo manyuku no mu but nipa desania omo fro mu MPP for NTF to na mum agisen sohwe yenso ana yetena social media e kasa nso e kan bia sa adia MPP for mu yi e de mo be konsohwe adia mu yi party na nkofo bi masesa agu omuti so mo ton no e de asembeba what you say enti ya kansem we nyina e mo examples se bomia e obi a na no e dandane because oka kire Ghana for se oba na wabeye de wabe fix economy no e na nyesa na yi ho no Dr. Muhammad Bomia e ka enioma bebre e di kire Ghana for se oba na waba beye e na nyesa na yi ho no ono ankasa the term if the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you okay ene I expose no one ka hwe amfa ho ubisa na question krana o si anya fe na obeye niam ni nyina na oba ban mu idea na obeye of which say na nim say o man e develop ya even US any Germany Britain ne de kika ho UK no kra no they still need development. How much more o man Ghana sebia burusi be nyado yenya nduru bebia eba ni infrastructure yenyanko bebia eba ni technology yenyanko bebia eba no industries yenyanko bebia eba ni factories yenyanko bebia eba no job creation eba no rural and urban development yenyanko bebia. It is what at all are you people telling Ghanaians? And the yebisa was a washable already so na you say we the bon wash so you got Dr. Muhammad Bomia e bie ni se bia sam yi no e dwe ni niwa e kana no tomu bie mu ka kire media force se oyeni niema ni na wie sisie ya ono yeso ni in on the 7th of December Zoom say Ghana for to abama na din e na osia be bio it we e na Ghana for mu say no papa we no kra no oyaza wadika yazan e baako enti Ghana for we are going to fall into a deep pit. Nti Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ne wi no wi no efiri ono Bawumia Akufo-Addo and some MPP foot soldiers, MPP executives binom, especially nkofo no muji sika so mo koye campaign omo kochiche bia ma youth no ama mo akọ nkuru kitwom ene ye ma me makọ kasa no saafo no mo anko omo di sika no ewo mo no ebi di bi ye masem ebi nso di bi tutu fie na ade ni na ya tio me regional me wo minim small guy bi a MPP ba ban mu 2017 we si abrosan ato so be miensa a o san wo different project o ye ho adwuma ye bi say sika no nya na wo hifa chema wuntumi before 2016 no na chema wuntumi ye hwan me bi se before 2016 no na chema wuntumi ye hwan yetena Ghana eye business analysis say you Dr. Muhammad Bawumia you Mahama mo fanchebe then time or your president 2016 watam sika de mani nua Mahama omuka ne sen Ibrahim Mahama ne nua no se omfanya adwuma bibisa se Ibrahim Mahama adwuma be no oye businessman a wabi adwuma ma Ghana fo de nye biaye Ghana fo nye biayo enti no so no ni business wonye sika na odi sika de bia ma ne nua panyin so omfanya campaign na se ne nua no wonye wawie na se waba ban mu na se odi sika ase ama na baka Ghana fo binom asantifo binom tena kurum ha ye business analysis so watam sika de mani nua Ibrahim Mahama bibisa wuntumi before 2016 na wuntumi ye hwan ene ma menka asem nti wuntumi wo TV stations 5 radio stations 5 wuntumi ewo mining concession aye fena contamines yes nti bibisa se wuntumi na onim hwe wuntumi a ala na kwara oso ne nsade ne ko odin ko MPP yes ala na so wuntumi nsade ne ko MPP ene wuntumi nyi sika setam emma buokura no mfa bi mala enti edin ni siye MPP ba ban mu within 8 years no ena wuntumi wanya na ho setam that is why I know na mo atansebi ojimi ne ho bunso nanga na oyisi no osa kese woni sika na mana broso enti no jimi bia sebi opeso ojimi ma MPP ba ban mu obaye but Ghana for e ka kire mu say no, this is not about joking to us. See a pisini ahwa enka ye fire phone ye ko Netflix, ye fire TV, you remote ye ko Netflix, ye bo ye ko the comedians omo krum ha enka ye bi ne bi ahwe. Enti mono you are entitled to build the country, Enti no se mufu refuse na mo begina platforms na mo ye owo sisi fie ni bi check the personality or ne ho ne masem ne na ma omse making time omse na chama wuntumi si ye o ase se bi akonfem a ya bono ba na wonya mu hwie ene na tabu ni yesi ene mo hu hwie ai na nya mina shira mi na shiwo se wo twima mia ni so betwima wo ene mo hu mabrabo mo wie ga ni sika ye ka mo si Nyankopon hira mo Nyankopon mo musia mo edi kwa se ka mo bo Nyankopon din wo bebia bio se nkugo Nyankopon mo hu se mo untimi fa ni din se biebu se benyado eni nsɛmfo because untimi enwia Ghana ensan meni na menkase Nyankopon hira wo untimi mebo Ghana kro no ehiafo ase bie wo kurum ha ye ni bibidie betia no menyan didi anpai enkamadidi na maye hyepe ene se bi mahuruhuru anka mepe but ni na ne se oman no nkoye wodidi sisi a edure wia wo ho be kirew enwere nso wanhwe ya obeda kom enti sa ha we na ni perform na se wo begina campaign platforms na wan kanya nsasem amfa nto yaso na ka kire se Nyankopon na ehida wo na hye no wo twema mea o sisi fia ni bi na o pa kire se bi Ghana for ayeto abamamu ye gimi enti yesen ye gimi ye besen ato abamamu bio na mo begina platform didi ame ma hyehyɛ montade aye mu kutunkutu na po na furu ai di nim echen tank echen water bottle na wabeka se bi nsɛmfo akyerɛ Ghana for and you think say yes abeto abamamu you see Nyankopon ahye da tua moka enti you people should learn sense and learn from this. Munsua adeɛ mfiri sɛ kugu wem na munhu sɛ sɛbi Nyankopɔn yɛ nsi na twetwe na Nyankopɔn he is the only supreme. Meka asɛm bi, meka supreme leader. In fact, the only supreme leader is the Almighty God, the Father Almighty God. Apart from him, we don't have any supreme leader bia o baby bio. Nyankopɔn nko ara na ɔyɛ supremacy ɔno nko ara. Nti meka saa asɛm sɛ Mahama ɛyɛ supreme leader na ade although wɔnya majority 2/3 but in fact yintimi mfa ne compare Nyankopɔn. Nti mo a meka saa asɛm na sɛ bia buru sɛ benya ado anko yi mo mfa nkyɛ me. God is the only supreme and he will continue to rule this world and nobody before after him. I mean, for instance, me mama chiba for the United States of America, mami Nyankopɔn hyira papa, Nyankopɔn nyɛ ɔkɛseɛ wɔ New York, saa nso mami wɔ yɛ bi wɔ UK, Nyankopɔn hyira me mami, ɛna obi bia hwɛ mega TV no, Nyankopɔn nyɛ ɔkɛseɛ. I salute you, bye bye. I salute you, bye bye.